Well, good afternoon, everybody. I am quite late to the game today. I basically powered down my laptop last night, and this morning when I went to open it and turn it on, I'm getting all kinds of blue screens, and I honestly think my hard drive and my laptop is shot. So I was troubleshooting that for the last few hours and finally decided to get out an older laptop and basically not let you guys down. So look at this. We are having a huge gap up day in the market. I mean, this is a beautiful thing. So far today, this account's up $581, which means we're only down $611 for the year. So that is a huge difference compared to where we were on Monday. So I'm excited about that. Let's take a quick look at some of the trades in detail. So we are looking at, look at this, Mars at 74% right now. Just see, January 24th, that expires the end of next week. To be honest with you, let's take that 43 of that $58 and call it good. So close position. This laptop's going to move a little bit slower, guys. Sorry about that. But send that off. Boom, done. Close that at 16 cents on Mara. So let's see. Go over to the trade sheet and Mara, which one is this? That's this one we had just sold. We're going to close that today, or let's see, 0.16 and 0.12 there. And so account will be debited at $16, but we made $40 out of the 58. I'm not going to complain about that for a few days' work. So let's go back over, see what else we got cooking here. HIMS is at 53%. I want to take a peek at that chart, see what it's doing today. Yeah, it's crawling up above or hovering right around that middle line in the Bollinger, so that's kind of cool. Let's go back to the positions here. I mean, that's 52% of $230. Do we want to wait till February 21st, which is well over a month away, to get the other half? That seems silly. Let's just grab that and call it good and possibly find somewhere else to put that money. So, and review and send and go. And that is done. So sweet. We closed 2 positions today. Look at that. We got our options buying power and our stock buying power back up. Where are we overall? Let's see. Mara, we are still doing good on this. I think $21. Where's it at right now? $18. We've got over a month for this to go back up over $21, so we don't get to assign those shares. Again, we can roll it again. We can get close. Either way, we have collected, I want to say at this point in time, already collected enough premium to offset this $400 that we are down on this position so far. So that is not a big deal, or excuse me, not liquidity. We've collected over 400 premium. It would cost us $400 to close this position, but we've already collected more than $400 in premium, so we shouldn't get hurt on that really at all. AMD is going to be the trouble spot, but look at this. We're making some gains here. Even on this put, I mean, we need this to come down about $300, almost $400 more to call that put even. And then at that point, we can start working the actual covered call the way it's supposed to be done, the way it should have been done in the first place. So I'm not going to complain too much about that. Let's give me 2 seconds here. I want to quickly look at my notifications because I want to make sure that I enter the right numbers into the spreadsheet for that HIMS trade. I would want to say we close that at $1.14. So we close that today at 1.14 and 0.12. So we were debited $114. but overall we made 114, even after fees, we made 114.75. So we ended up with a full 50% of that. That's awesome. Let's go back into the charts here. Let's quickly look and see what's going on in the world that we might want to play in. So with the charts, okay, Riot, obviously Bitcoin is jumping back up again here, so that is going up, not in our zone to play. And let's see, gold, again, coming off that lower Bollinger, but even more importantly is that lower Bollinger Band is actually curving up too. So, but that is in the overbought range here, so we're not going to jump into that. Mara, we'll consider another play in there. Let's skip past it for now. Intel, we know we're kind of stuck in that for a little while longer. Not the end of the world. We'll make it work. Sony came hard off of that bottom Bollinger. It's already almost 1 day, kind of gapped up almost to the middle Bollinger Band already. Did come out of the oversold territory. Remember, we were looking at that on Monday. We didn't make a play on that though because we were constrained by the account size and the fact that we're in AMD. So okay, let's see, AT&T, big gap up today, headed up again, came out of the oversold, going up on the stochastics. Carnival Cruise Line, I want to get another position in this. Like I said, it's come over the middle. If that comes back down in here, we're going to play in that area again. Pfizer, you guys know how much I really want to have a position in Pfizer, and I might watch this. Might even take a look at selling a put on that today. HIMS, we just closed out, but let's just look at the chart. We already had earlier, but that comes back down, we'll consider that again. Celsius, we made some money on this once before. That's headed up, struggling around the middle line. Silver, wow, big gap up, about to touch the top Bollinger Band. So if we had a position in that, that's where we'd consider to start selling the covered call. Chewy's up here, headed for the overbought range. Excuse me, yes, the overbought range. So that's not on our list. Okay, so let's go back. Let's look at Mara quick because that hasn't moved in proportion with the Bitcoin move today. In fact, it's kind of struggling right here somewhere. Let's just see what's available for Mara trades right now. Open up the table. Excuse me. Let's see. We are looking at current price of 1809. I mean, realistically, we could consider selling another put. Let's see, where are we at here? Bottom Bollinger Band's around 15. That's the one we just got out of. Was I think 15.5. It's moving up, so our numbers need to move up with that. Yeah, let's go to the end of the month here real quick, see what's available. 17.5. I mean, you collect $1. That would allow us to break even on that at the 16.5 price. Not terrible. Let's see. Let's take a look at that. Let's go to the middle price of 103. Let's try it. And it's working. Let's see. What else do we want to look at here? Let's look at Pfizer. Pfizer, oh, dividends popping up here. So let's just see what's going on. Not a whole lot of action because of dividends probably. 24th, 26 range. What's that chart going to tell us again here? Because we're down here in the oversold range. 25.65, so 26.50, 27 would be roughly where we'd want to be. Nope, did I read that wrong? 25.50 to 26 range, so 25.50 to 26, no real premium there to get excited over. 25.50, 26, Well, that's just even next week. What about this week? Nothing going to be in that range that's enticing at all. Go out past earnings. We don't want to get involved with that. Okay, well, I'm not going to jump the gun here on anything. I probably get a little bit too aggressive in an effort to show you guys more and be a little more entertaining. So I probably am taking some trades I wouldn't necessarily take on my own. Oh, Mara, we got filled. So that was $1.03. And for the February 21st, let's enter that. Let's go back to Mara and today's date. We've, oops, sold a put for February 21st. Oops, back that up a day. And the strike price on that was 17.50. Oh, that was January 31st. Excuse me. January 31st for 17.50 and $1.03. Let's back up here to January 31st, 17.50, one contract and 1.03 and 1.13. That's all we enter for now. And yeah, I mean, you can see so far the wheel profit alone, we have $297 there. I'm still working on the spreadsheet, guys. I'm actually trying to simplify it, but I've got to work with this one for now because it's already up and rolling. But at least I'm making all my entries properly, and I can go back through and analyze data a little bit later. But anyways, that's where we're at. Look at this. We had a great green day. We cut our losses in half just today, and we now have some buying power again. So as always, thank you guys for watching. If you haven't had a chance and you have any interest, click the link in the description to join the Discord. We're actually starting to get a little bit of conversation going on there, and I think we're up to like 8 members or so now. It's not a lot, but you have to start somewhere. So yeah, take care, and I'll see you guys on Friday.